그립다 그립다 네가 너무너무 그립다 하루에 하나씩.
A mission? Again? You repeated the words again because you were surprised. Your boyfriend was sitting in front of you looking at you apologetically. But you just came back last night. I thought now we'll get to spend some time together, but you sighed and didn't continue. I know, but this came unexpectedly and I have no choice. You looked at him. And how long will it take this time? A week or a month? I don't understand why you don't get tired. He gently held your hands in his and started to caress it. I'll be back soon. It won't take long, and this time we'll surely go on a date, I promise you. Even if you don't promise, I still can't do anything. You said in a sad tone. I won't be able to focus on the work if you give me sad replies like this. So you want me to laugh after knowing that my boyfriend is going on a mission? I don't have a strong heart. He smiled a little. Indeed you have that. Just wait for me and I'll be back soon. When are you leaving? Your heart started to beat so fast when you asked him that. Sometimes you just want to keep him near you, all protected, but your jobs are completely opposite. Just now I'm leaving. That's why I came to meet you in the university, because I don't have time. You nodded, and with a heavy heart, you have to let him go. Okay, good luck and take care of yourself. Please don't come home injured. Last time you just scared the hell out of me. I should be a doctor instead of a professor. That doesn't happen all the time. Your heart was clenching, but still you put a sad smile and bid him goodbye. Sometimes you wish you didn't fall for a gangster, but then accept that he is too good and a man of your dreams. Your students were smiling and talking to each other after seeing you with your boyfriend. Although everyone knows about it except that he's a mafia, they think that he's a CEO or something in that profession, but some girls really drool over your boyfriend. You collected your stuff and sighed, ready to go back to your work, even though now you just want to go home and relax. You don't feel like working after you have to say goodbye to Jungkook every time. It is always the hardest part because there is always doubts whether he'll come back or not. But you have chosen this pain, so you have to live with it. Hey Vian, would you like to join us for a drink after school? One of your colleagues said coming near you. I'm so sorry. I would love to, but today I have to leave for home a little early. You apologize because you were not in the mood. Oh, I see. It's okay. Have a great day. You smiled and nodded while she walked away. You then grabbed your stuff to go to your last lectures. Your mood was already off and you were afraid how you're gonna manage to teach when your mind is now full of thoughts related to Jungkook. You just pray for his safety and well-being while he's away from you. You still have to introduce him to your parents as they don't know who your boyfriend is. Just freaking follow the car. How the hell did he escape from there? He was furious. His right-hand man was handling the car at this point. They were following the car, but then suddenly they got surrounded with so many cars that doesn't belong to their gang. I think they planned this. We have to leave because we can't handle them at this moment, he said, quickly observing the surroundings and sensed the danger. How can we leave without taking that bastard? Just follow him. He was still determined to not give up. This time I'm gonna end his game. The car behind him started to fire, and luckily Sam found a way out and he turned the car towards that narrow alley that luckily fit their car. What are you doing? He looked at him as Sam took a decision without his consent. Boss, it's not the time. We'll definitely lose. He kicked the dashboard because Jungkook can't handle the defeat, but Sam was right. That freaking bastard. I won't leave him. Seems like they purposely made it look like an escape when it was a whole plan. They wanted us to fall into their trap. Now they will see the consequences of it. I won't leave them alone. He looked in the rear mirror and those cars were still following. He opened the window and started firing while Sam was handling the steering wheel. Jungkook aimed at the tires and one by one all the cars crashed with each other and they left. You came in your apartment and the first thing you did was to make yourself a cup of coffee because you felt so weary. Tonight you were supposed to go on a date with Jungkook after 2 months, but here you are once again all alone. You turned on the TV and started to watch your favorite web series to distract yourself from those unnecessary thoughts.
따스했던 너의 미소와 밤을 새워 나눈
Sometimes you just overthink a lot and make possibilities that never happens. You took a sip and leaned your head back on the head of the couch.
어떻게 널 잊을 수
Don't know how long this time I have to wait. Suddenly your phone rang. You quickly checked it and it was Jungkook. You mute the volume of TV and sat down before answering because it was surprising that he was calling you this early. It never really happened. Are you okay? You directly asked him this. Yes. Did you reach home?
그랬다 그랬다
He sounds a bit off. Yes, but where are you? Is everything okay? Yes, I'm standing outside our apartment. Open the door.
내가 있었다 한여름의 소나기처럼
Initially, you thought he was just kidding. Outside my apartment? Are you serious? You said walking towards the door, and when you peeked outside the monitor, he was standing outside for real.
어떻게 널 잊을
You quickly opened the door while the call was on. You saw him and he was looking a bit upset, not like how he usually comes to visit you to your apartment. Did you come back from the mission? He ended the call and nodded. You stepped aside to let him in, and once you walked inside the house, you closed the door. What happened? You are looking upset. Is everything alright? He nodded and sat on the couch. You gave him a glass of water. Thank you. And yes, I came back. You sat beside him. Did something happen? Tell me, I'm getting restless. He looked at you and then put the glass on the table. Nothing happened. I just lost it. So feeling down. I'm sorry to disturb you, but I just don't know where to go. I was feeling weird, so I came here. You knew he needs a hug at this moment, and you didn't waste any time and hugged him. It's okay, you can come to me anytime. I'm all yours. He wrapped his arms around your waist. I love you. Love you too, and it's fine. You don't have to be a winner all the time. You came back home safely, that's what I always want. You broke the hug and looked at him. Was it something very important? I have never seen you so sad about anything. You said sitting beside him. Yes, it was important, but more than that, I'm feeling so defeated that the person I always ended up defeating all the time. Today, he just made me feel like I'm lacking my skills. This happened for the first time when I wasn't able to understand their trap and they did their work in front of my face. You still don't know what he was talking about, but you didn't want to make him remember those things again and again. It's fine, let it go. Relax your mind and your body because you need it for real. It is impossible to work that much. You are always on missions and work. This time they won doesn't mean you lack your skills. Sometimes you feel like things go wrong, but in actuality, there is something big that's coming on the way. Just relax and wait for it. Believe me, it's going to be fine. As you say, how can I not believe you? You smile. Okay. Did you eat your dinner? He shook his head. Not yet. How about you? You got up. You came at the perfect time. I was planning not to eat anything, but now I'll go and cook something for both of us. I promised you for a date. If you want, we can still go. You would have happily said yes, but right now you know he wasn't really ready and needs some comfort and peace, so you decided to stay home. How about we have a candlelight dinner right here? It will be more fun and romantic. What do you say? He looked at you for some time and then nodded. As your wish. You smiled. I'll prepare the food. Just wait here, okay? You walked towards the kitchen while he got up as well. Let me help you. It's fine. I will finish quickly. You wanted him to relax more than anything. While you were cooking just some random and quick meals that won't take a lot of time, but still Jungkook and you both like them. You don't play this piano? He dusted it because it was covered with dust. You don't really get much time to clean every day, so although everything is organized in your apartment, things still get dusted when not used for days. It was used last time when you played the song. I don't get time for all this. He cleaned it and sat on the stool. You seems to be overworking these days. You look up at him while chopping the onions. It's because of exams. Everyone gets busy. Jungkook pressed a key and he started to play the song. You smiled a little because this melody he made it for you. There is so much that he does to make you feel loved. You don't get to see each other on a daily basis, but whatever time you spend, it's always satisfying.
너를 지워보지만
Your relationship is so mature and understanding. You guys never interfere in each other's professional life and respect the boundaries and still love each other like no one else can do. It's been only a year and you guys know that you're the one for each other. You never dated any guy in your whole life and Jungkook is the first one, and the same with him as well. You are the first woman who stole his heart. And now he doesn't want anyone else. He stopped playing the song and looked at you. When are we meeting your parents? You were a little surprised because he never really talked about this topic because it's hard to spare that much time to arrange a meeting with your parents and have the big conversation. Do you want to? I thought you don't have time. He got up from the stool and walked in the kitchen before hugging you from the back and rested his chin on your shoulder while you were cooking.
한순간 찬란한
I will make time for that. Let's just go and meet them. I want to tell them how much I love their daughter and want to make her mine for life. You smiled. Are you hungry? Your behavior is strange, but I'm liking it. You felt butterflies in your stomach when he placed a soft kiss on your neck. I don't know. I just want to be close to you, your body. I'm feeling comfortable here. Can I kiss you? Your heart was beating so fast because he rarely talks like this, and when he does, he means it by his whole heart. You stopped what you were doing and turned towards him, still trapped in his arms. He secured his hands around your lower waist while you cupped his cheek and caressed it with your thumb. Do you really need to ask me for that? There was a silence for some time and he was looking at your face before he leaned closer and attached his lips against yours.
더 사랑할 수 없을까 한 번 더 널 안을 수 없을까 아직 내 가슴은 뛰는데 너를 향해 뛰고 있는데 너를 어떻게 난 잊고 살아가라고 한마디 말할 수가 없어서 오늘도 가슴에 묻는다. 또 묻는다.
You were sitting in front of your parents and was quite a bit nervous, which you never thought you would, but you were now. While Jungkook was all calm and normal, your father took a deep breath and unfolded his arms. So you are with my daughter from the past 1 year and we never got to meet you. He directly asked this question because your father is a bit straightforward. Appa, I told you he's busy. You paused when he looked at you. He can answer, right? You lowered your eyes and nodded. Actually, sir, I was eager to meet both of you, but we weren't actually getting free time, so it was delayed. I'm so sorry for that. He said, bowing his head, and your mother smiled. He already made his place in her heart, and she already accepted him as her son-in-law. Okay, so what do you do? I'm actually in a trade business. My company deals with import and export of goods. He only told the half truth. He has a company that trades weapons, but he didn't tell him about mafia thing and the exact business type because you already discussed that and you told him not to talk about it in front of your father. Oh, and what kind of business is that? You got a little scared because you know Jungkook will tell him the truth. He doesn't lie. He told you that it's a trade business, Appa. That's what I'm asking. He again looked at Jungkook, but before he could answer, your mother interrupted. Oh, why are you acting like a detective? Our YN has chosen him and he is her choice. And can't you see how well-mannered guy he is? Now stop the interview and let's have dinner. She looked at Jungkook and smiled. Please don't mind him, son. He was a professor, so it's his habit. Let's go. YN already told me that you like to eat, so I have cooked all your favorites. You felt so relieved when your mother saved you. It's not like you are hiding about him from your parents, but it's important right now because you don't want to ruin anything. You both also got up. Jungkook again bowed in front of your father. Please, let's go for dinner, sir. Your father is a little strict, but this time Jungkook seems to win his heart. He was completely opposite of his personality and holds no ego. He's so polite and gentle with you and your family. He waited for your father until he got up and they both walked together towards the dining table. You really felt so good. He easily won their hearts. And your parents were also so happy to add a new member in your family. YN, won't you come and help me? Your mother shouted from the kitchen while you wiped your tears. Coming.